What's up, everybody? Chewy Internet coming at you today. We got another One Piece chapter review, and that's One Piece chapter 1053. And oh my God, what a chapter to go a 1 month break on! My goodness, man. And Oda with the trolling, man. Jesus, man. It's just insane. If you guys can't do me a favor, dislike the video, comment down below, subscribe to the channel. We'll have more One Piece content on the way, especially with this 1 month break. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing. Maybe I'll just do some talk video or one theory videos or something. I have no idea, but I need to do something, man. A whole month without One Piece. I don't know what to do myself. But yeah, if you guys can, comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts on this chapter, everything, guys. I want to talk to you guys out there, man. Give me a shout out. Give me some more subscribers. Get me up there, man. I would love to keep this going. But yeah, so this chapter, man, like basically the wrap up of Wano. Well, wrap up of Wano. Supposedly this is the last chapter of Wano here. We're moving to the next arc or the next saga of the One Piece. We're in the One Piece and a manga here, and we're going to the final stages of the story. And it doesn't feel real sometimes, man. It feels like Oda's trolling even with that when he says that, right? Like I don't even take him serious. Especially with this chapter after he trolled everybody. Like I still feel like he's trolling. Like this is the final saga, but we're heading into the final saga. And yeah, this chapter was amazing. We cut to the Gorosei, and then we start seeing, they're pissed off because of course Big News Morgans doesn't care, right? When it comes to the news, that guy puts out whatever he wants to put out, and he's not gonna hold back on anything. Okay, the Gorosei did not want Luffy's picture being shown of him in Gear 5th form to the world, and they wanted to remove the D from his name in particular. So it leads me to believe that they don't want anybody to know about the Gum Gum Fruit being awakened, and they don't want anybody to know that it's a D that awakened the Devil Fruit. There's something going on there. And the Gorosei don't want anybody to know anything about that at all. And of course, like they said, the photo was sent by Guernica-sama, I believe. Guernica Safia, yeah, part of the CP0 agents sent them the photo, and then they're going ahead and using that, and they're basically printing out everything throughout the entire world, and everybody's seeing the bounties and all this other stuff, and they're finding out what happened in Wano with both Yonkos going down. And then we cut to Big News Morgan's just getting excited and telling people the news. You know what I mean? Like just getting excited, and he has to break this news. And apparently, one of the things here, so it looks like CP0's transmissions broke when they spotted Big Mom's ship. So now, interesting enough, let's see if Big Mom they found Big Mom and put her on a ship and got her out of there. Because I think Big Mom, they had Smoothie, they had some heavy hitters on there, and they probably went up to CP0's main ship and just basically took it down or whatever. And they got away with Big Mom, and Big Mom got away safely. Of course, she's injured, correct? But I'm thinking she got away safely at this point in the story. So that's good. That's possibly good news there, because I do want to see Big Mom again. I do want Big Mom to continue in the story and do her thing, right? I don't want her dead or anything like that. I still think she deserves an arc on her own, but whatever. If she doesn't get it, fine. I don't care. So yeah, that whole thing's going on. We got Big News Morgans putting on all the news. Bombshells are being dropped all over the world. Big Mom and Kaido have been defeated. We find out that Luffy, Kid, and Law's bounties are 3 billion each. So each of them have a 3 billion berry bounty. Okay, and that is huge. Like that, the world is finding out about everything. Like, dude, they're 3 billion brownie each, 3 billion berry each. That is phenomenal. That is an expensive bounty for these three here. And I love the new pictures for the bounties. Luffy's in Gear 5th form. Trafalgar Law just has like a sword right in front of him, and Kid just has his metal arm like right in front of him, right? And really good pictures here. I love the new bounties. Crazy that they're 3 billion each, man. Like, it's insane, right? And I thought with Luffy doing this, he was gonna surpass Roger's bounty, but that's fine. That means that's how much of a badass Roger was back in the day, that nobody seems to be able to surpass his bounty. So, we got all that, and then we cut to Wano. We cut to the castle, and then we finally get some Nico Robin action, because a lot of people were worried about Nico Robin. Because the government wants her, they want to capture her, and CP0 didn't succeed in that. And right now, Green Bull's on the way, and he's coming, and he's in Wano, so he's probably going to go after Nico Robin. So everybody was worried about her, and she's doing just fine. Right now, she's in the basement castle, getting information on basically, the beginning of the poneglyph and reading it and finding out details and stuff like that. So then we cut to Sengu-sama showing up here in the basement, and I love that everybody's theories on Tengu, right, was correct. They called him Kazuki Kuziaki, and they were absolutely correct. Whoever had that theory out there, man, wow, wonderful job out there. I know Three Evil did it. There are some other people who talked about it too. Really good theory. I mean, that was a really nice bombshell that Oda dropped here. And basically telling us that Sukiyaki, Odin's father, is here. And it leads me to believe that, here's the thing about these kings and all that stuff. They've been defeated rather easily, and like their countries have been taken over and stuff like that. Like you go to King Riku and Dressrosa, who was, I guess a part of, whatever, ancient kingdom or no, not a part of the ancient. I can't remember what it was, but like you see these kings that just get overthrown easily, and they look formidable, and they're really not. Like Sukiyaki being Odin's father, you would think that he'd be an amazing warrior, and like maybe he got bamboozled and fooled by Orochi. He most likely did, and then he gets taken over here. But it just leads you to think that were they valuable leaders to begin with, right? Were they strong leaders to begin with? And should they be king? Like, for one, King Riku, I don't think should be the king of Dressrosa anymore because of just what happened previously. And he was, like, just defeated and just, nothing really... what does he do for the country, right? You can't have a weak leader like that. And, with this, of course, he's not... The thing about Sukiyaki is he's not going to become the next Shogun of Wano. It's already Momonosuke, and that is the correct decision going forward. But we do find out that he's not going to tell Momo about him being his grandfather or anything like that. It just brings shame to him or whatever it is. And he thinks the Scabbards deduced that, and they know, but they just won't say anything. And that's pretty cool. That's fine. And then we cut to we see the Kokeshi dolls in the bottom there, and then we see the poneglyph there. We don't know. I think that's the red poneglyph, and I think that's what Robin is reading here. So Robin is going ahead and gathering this information, reading everything to relay the information to Luffy. And what we end up finding out here is we finally find out why Wano is special. Okay? This has been, I don't know how many chapters in the making. We finally found Pluton. Robin found out where Pluton was in Alabasta, God knows how many chapters ago. And we finally get here where Pluton is. And Robin says she read that on a poneglyph in Alabasta. It says it's here. Like, where is it? And, of course, Sukiyaki with his eyes, he's like, yeah, it is here. And now we find out why Wano's borders have been closed ever since. They wanted nobody to get their hands on Pluton at all. The world government, nobody. So that's really cool. That's really interesting. And I wonder if that information is in Odin's book, because if you cut back to Momonosuke reading Odin's logbook, he was reading and I forgot what he mentioned in there, but he says, hey, he needs to be here. He needs to help out Luffy for some reason or whatever. I'm wondering if there's information about Pluton inside that logbook. And that's the reason why, it's part of the reason why Momonosuke didn't open the borders, right? So really interesting stuff there. So from there, we cut to Udon Prison, and Green Bull is wreaking havoc, and poor King and Queen, they're getting mopped up. And I'm wondering if they were imprisoned after this fight. Their bodies were found. Again, we cut 7 days after, so we really don't know what happened here. We see a lot of Kaido subordinates inside Udon Prison. It's possible that King and Queen were in prison there, possibly with Sea Stone Cuffs, but it didn't matter. Green Bull came up, showed up, is whooping ass, and is just like beating everybody up with his plant fruit or whatever the hell he's doing, looking like the first Hokage. Not really, but, just going out doing his thing. And it looks like his ability sucks the life out of people or something. And it looks like they captured King and Queen, which is huge for King because they wanted King as a Lunarian. So, the government looks like they're going to get their hands back on King, and they're going to do their weird and fucked up experiments to King, which I feel bad for. I want King to get away here because, I don't want him to go through that crap ever again. You know what I mean? They got Queen, and Queen is just, hey, I don't like this post-diet physique or anything like that. That was pretty funny to hear that from Queen. And, of course, Green Bull is just mopping them the hell up. And let me tell you something. This dude's design is awesome. And here's the other thing. The Zoro's dad thing, cut it. He looks nothing like Zoro. I'll tell you that right now. Looks nothing like Zoro. His lips are a little weird. You know what he looks like? He looks like that dude that vice admiral that has the hair and the glasses that gives them updates or whatever the bounties. I forgot his name already. Kind of looks like that guy. But he looks amazing. He's got a sword, and I do think he has ties to Wano. With maybe him being a samurai here. I do like the Shimotsuki thing. I just don't think he has no relation to Zoro. If he has a relation to Zoro, it's like some distant, like cousin kind of thing. But I don't think he's like Zoro's father and none nonsense like that. And just the cool ass looking character, just whooping ass, and basically just here, and he's basically here to collect Luffy's head and get some props from Sakazuki, because it looks like to me he wants Sakazuki's approval, and he likes the way Sakazuki runs things. So, and he might be in the minority with that one, because Aokiji didn't, there's people that don't like the way Sakazuki does things, but he does. So he's looking to get his approval, and he tells the Marines to bring a warship. Don't tell Sakazuki anything. Listen, I'm here to do my thing. I'm going to take care of this myself, clean this whole thing up, because everything is, out of whack out in the real world, which I can't wait to find out what the hell is going on outside, because we're going to get to the end of this chapter, and we're going to see what the fuck is going on. So we cut to back to the celebration. Of course, everybody's partying. Everybody's having a wonderful time. And, of course, Kid's pissed off because he reads the newspaper, and he's trying to go after Luffy like, I'm going to fucking beat your ass. Like, this is insane. So then Luffy from there, the fireworks go off. Everybody's like, cheers. And he grabs, like, Kid by the neck, right? And he's all like, celebrating with Kid and just partying. Everybody's drinking, having a good time. And it feels good that the people there are just having a great time until Green Bull's going to show up and wreck shit. And of course, the celebration's happening. That's when we get the bombshell here that the new 4 emperors of the sea are, well, hold on. There's 2 new emperors, 2 old ones. Shanks and Blackbeard are still emperors. So that means Shanks is still alive. Blackbeard has not gone after Shanks and killed him, and whatever. Luffy is the emperor expected, right? The 4th emperor is Buggy the fucking clown. I'm going to say that again. The 4th emperor is Buggy the clown. Here's my thing about Buggy. Here's what I love about Buggy. He continues to fail up. And he's failed up to the point of Yonko. Kid and Law beat Big Mom. They got no recognition. They got a huge bounty increase and did not get the Emperor spot. What the fuck did Buggy do when he was being captured? Because they went after him. The world government went after Buggy the clown. So I wouldn't put it past Buggy if he made a deal with the government, right? While everybody was getting their ass beat, while he was getting away. And gave them some crazy information about stuff. And that's how he became an emperor. He's got to be an informant for the world government or something like that. It's something underhanded, but it's not by battle. I'll tell you that right now. It's not by he beat some big name pirate. Maybe he beat whoever was going after him. Maybe he beat them and just whatever, but I highly doubt that. Buggy the clown. And here's the thing. Last week in my chapter review, somebody dropped the volume 25 cover, and if you look at the volume 25 cover of One Piece, it shows the 4 emperors that are showing right now. Shanks, Luffy, Teach, Buggy. In volume 25. We're in volume 90-something right now. That was 70 fucking volumes ago that Oda foreshadowed these were going to be the 4 emperors going into the rest of this story. Buggy this made me laugh so hard, and at the same time, this was genius, actually. I like that Oda did this. It keeps up with his nature of being a troll and just being, adding some comedic relief to the story. And we all know, dude, it should have been Kid or Law being the emperors, right? But Buggy just slides in and becomes emperor. He just keeps failing up. It's insane. I love every minute of it. He's such a troll. Dude, it made me laugh, man. You know what I mean? And shout outs to the guy that showed me that volume of that chapter or whatever. So at the end of this chapter, we finally get to Green Bull getting closer and closer to Wano. And as we see, as he walks, he's creating flowers and vegetation on the land, which I think is gonna what I think is gonna happen here is he is gonna add vegetation to this barren land, so that way they can make fruit. It can you can farm and all that stuff or whatever. I think that's what Green Bull's role is here. And I think here's the thing, like everybody's, I don't know how well he's gonna do against all these big shots that are there currently. We're gonna find out what happens, but we gotta wait a whole entire month to see what Green Bull does. And what a cliffhanger to leave us on, Oda. You made Buggy the Clown an emperor. Whoever, there's a guy out there right now that made $100 bet to his friend and saying that Buggy will be an emperor out there. And right now, he probably gave him some ridiculous odds, right? And that dude is paying up that money right now. And that other guy is just laughing right now, like laughing right in your face that he knew the entire time or whatever, and blah, 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 blah. So, like, there's a guy out there eating right now off of bets that Buggy the Clown would have been an Emperor of the Sea. Anyways, guys, that's it for me. Have a wonderful, blessed day, guys. I love this chapter. This chapter was amazing. What a way to leave us on a killer finger. We got a whole month break coming up, so who knows? I'm going to see if I could do some One Piece content and just talk about where the story's going to go past this and just give out my predictions and all that stuff. We'll see what happens. But yeah, if you guys can't subscribe to the channel, dislike the video, comment down below, give me your thoughts on this chapter, and let me know what you think about Buggy being an emperor, the bounties of Luffy, Law, and Kid being all 3 billion bounty, and like neither Kid nor Law becoming emperors of the sea. And then the fact that King and Queen are captured here by Green Bull, looks like he just wrecked the shit out of all of them right now, and just he looks like he shows no mercy right now. Like, he's all for the justice that Sakazuki wants to put out there. So it seems like those two are very, very similar. And let's see what comes of this, man. Let's see what comes of Green Bull and what he does here, because they're in trouble. Like, they just got done with Kaido. They're in trouble. Like, I don't know if the straw, like, ew. And Pluton's here, guys. Pluton is on Wano. Like, that's insane. Like, Pluton is here, and, like, the world government want that in the worst way. They know it's there, but they just can't seem to get there with their forces. Looks like Green Bull got in just fine, but is he just going to go in and fight everybody, like just whoop their ass and then take Pluton and Nico Robin and get the hell out of there? Like, what is he going to do? Like, I can't wait. I can't wait, guys. This was an amazing chapter. I loved every minute of it. But again, guys, dislike, comment down below. Give me your thoughts, subscribe. And I'll catch you on the next One Piece chapter in a month or so. Let's see what happens, guys. We're on to the final saga of One Piece. Take care, guys. Have a wonderful, blessed day.